I had been paying less attention and attention in learning English, so I had lost knowledge in English, especially in tenses grammar, and therefore I lost my chance to be a gifted student. That was a disappointment about me. Hello everyone, my name is Khánh Trang. I'm 17 years old and I'm now a high school student. I also used to be a student at IELTS English too. I certainly appreciate my family because thanks to them, I have got early exposed to English since I was really small, so my English base is quite good. However, when it came to tenses, it was really a challenge to me. Well, at the time, I was just at grade 5 or 6. I didn't know how to overcome it, as well as I didn't put my attention into learning English. I thought that nothing on the world was harder than English, so I didn't learn anything more than that part of grammar. And I did for that for 7 years, so I gradually got lost in knowledge. And I also lost my chance to be a gifted student too.
Well, at the beginning of the course, she could answer questions on familiar topics quite well, but whenever she encountered unfamiliar topics, she had difficulties in developing her ideas because she lacked vocabulary to express her perspectives and opinions. And another problem is that whenever she was speaking, she normally made mistakes in tense. For example, when she was describing an event in the past, but she kept using present tense.
So when I grew up, I studied in the environment in which most of students in then, they was really good at English. So when I couldn't grasp the tenses, I felt embarrassed. And so therefore, I decided to come to IELTS because I had seen an advertisement about the NLP method and I was instantly impressed by it. Actually, I didn't take care much about which method that the center used. However, with a center that teaching IELTS, they had their own method, and because of that sense of being systematical and also clear, I believe that IELTS could help me to get a good base in IELTS. And even after any course, I could study by myself in IELTS. So well, at first, when I found out about the NLP method, I knew that this one was originated through the journey conquering IELTS and studying abroad of the head teacher here, Teacher Lumen here. And he really inspired me. And the NLP method, I realized that when I apply this to 4 skills, listening, reading, speaking, writing, I could become more clear about tenses and become more confident in learning English. And in addition, in the process learning IELTS as the center, when someone that raises their hand, they will receive a star, and those stars could be used to trade gifts. I think this is one of the reasons making the class, the students, they become engaged in the lessons more. I felt fortunate because when I studied at IELTS, I had met many students and they were really enthusiastic as well as qualified. And that was one of the factors giving me the motivation to learn IELTS better. So when someone asked me which center I would like to recommend to study IELTS, I would say IELTS. One more tips that I would like to give everyone to share to everyone, it was that sometimes besides the attention, we need to have the self-acceptance. Sometimes I have to consider to myself as a people who was not good at time management and could not self-study. So finding to a supporter to advise me, to assist me in learning English was not something embarrassing. And today, I luckily got myself 7.0 in IELTS.
After finishing the course at Wise in the Center, I'm very glad because she has improved a lot, and she gets 7 points in IELTS test. And for reading skill, well, she can do exercises accurately and without making many mistakes.
So about my attention in studying abroad, I thought that I will study in Vietnam first, and then I will got myself a chance to study abroad in another country. The reason for this is that my financial condition is not good. On top of that, I want to learn at the university in Vietnam first and then experience in the new environment in foreign country. That could help me to enrich my knowledge, to broaden my horizon, and to help me to get many perspective, outlook about a problem, about a major, about everything on that I need to have so that I could find my own way to develop interesting things at my hometown. Because after all, the really purpose that I want to study abroad is after ending the course, the university, I want to come back to Vietnam, to Da Nang, to support everyone, my family, my friends, my teacher, all the people had come along with me, come along with my path of my life.